Thanks for staying tuned to your program Security Watch Africa here on the channel that brings you what happens in Africa. It's called the Window to Africa, and through which you can know what is happening throughout our continent, our beautiful continent Africa, talking about the Africa Independent Television, AIT. Welcome to the program. My name is Patrick Abambo. Today is another exciting edition of the program. We are very, very excited because it's already time of the year when we'll gather Africans together to discuss a way forward for our continent Africa in terms of security and safety. This year, like you already know, we'll be going to South Africa, where we'll be discussing, finding ways to ameliorate the problem or provide the solution to the maritime challenges we're having and the landward challenges we're having in terms of security. We're having experts from all over Africa and beyond to come and talk with us and find a better solution to the problem. Yeah, the beauty also of this year's edition is that we are partnering with one of the foremost university in the whole of Africa, talking about Stellenbosch University, through their faculty of military science, Center for Security Institute for good governance and leadership in Africa. Already on the line, I have Professor Henry Fauché, who is a senior researcher and a professor with the Stellenbosch University, to talk with us about the preparation and what is expected, what participants will be getting when they gather in Stellenbosch for the conference. Professor, how are you today?
Very well, thank you, Patrick.
All right, good. My opening, I did say that it's actually the Security Watch Africa season of a part of the year when Africans gather to look at a way forward in terms of our security. This year we are partnering with you and your organization, the Security Institute for Leadership, Good Governance and Leadership in Africa, and through the Faculty of Military Science of Stellenbosch University. But can you tell us more about this partnership and what it entails? What will be the benefit for Africa?
We have partnered with Security Watch Africa to look at security problems related to governance and leadership in Africa, and of course looking at governance at sea as well as landward. What is going to happen now is we're getting together in Stellenbosch for 2 days to have in-depth discussions on aspects related to governance and leadership and the rule of law of Africa's shores. If we look at some of the problems that have taken place, for example, in East Africa, where crime committed at sea has been a serious threat to economic development, and also the southern reaches of Africa in illegal fishing. So those are aspects we're going to look at, and look at what lessons can be learned from that, what information can be taken back and interpolated and applied to problems in other parts of Africa. For example, one of the main problems I think that was found was a lack of domestic legislation. Now this impacted on the successful prosecution of crimes committed at sea. So these are the type of aspects that we are going to look at, and we are planning through our partnership to follow up with a short course that we are going to present to practitioners from Africa.
Yeah. All right. The short course will be starting next year, but this is going to be a prelude to it. I understand that.
The short course will be is planned for next year, and the target group is law enforcement, private security, military personnel, and criminal justice officials that are dealing with crime committed at sea. Because this is an area, the maritime domain is an area which is not normally dealt with by investigators, and specialized knowledge in terms of the challenges to investigate and successfully prosecute crime in the maritime domain, and also with a legal interdiction. Those are the type of aspects that are going to be dealt with to equip prosecutors, private investigators, first responders to crime at sea to be able to deal with firstly the investigation and then the successful prosecution.
Okay. Yeah, I know. From our side here in Nigeria and West Africa, particularly, we'll be having the General Joseph Nunu Mensah, who was the National Security Advisor to the government of Ghana. Currently, is the Human Security Advisor to the government of Ghana. Then from Nigeria, we'll also be having the Chief of Defense Staff of Nigeria and the Chief of Army Staff of Nigeria are coming in to talk and share with us their experiences here. These are confirmed speakers. Also, the head of Nigerian Police, the Inspector General of Police, will also be coming to talk about what is happening here. I know that you're on your own end, you're also making arrangement for some speakers. Can we know some of the speakers that are already confirmed?
We are having a speaker specifically on leadership and on African leadership. We are having an admiral from the Navy, a retired admiral from the Navy, who's going to look at aspects of governance and crime at sea. We're going to also, of course, have open discussions. We're going to have clear discussions on crime at sea, anti-crime, rule of law, good governance, and we're also going to have speakers on who are going to articulate the advantages of the short courses, but we're also going to look, as I mentioned previously, tackling crime at sea. We're going to look at the 2016 Chinese trawling incident that happened in South African waters, so we're going to have a specific speaker on that, and we're going to see what lessons can be taken from that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so in a nutshell, you're saying that you're ready to host Africans for 2 days in Stellenbosch, discussing the way forward for African security and safety.
Yes, that is what we are looking at doing. Taking away also in terms of peer discussions groups, so we can put our heads together and formulate a plan on the way forward.
Okay, good. Thank you very much, Professor, for joining us on the program today. We'll be getting to get more information from you and pass it back to our viewers and to our participants. Already, people are excited to be with us there in Stellenbosch, South Africa, for the 2-day conference. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Thank you very much, Patrick.
All right, it's my pleasure. Yeah. That was Professor Henry Faucher. Professor Henry Faucher, by the way, is a professor of criminology and military sciences, and he was with the South African University in Pretoria, but he had to move to the African foremost institution in terms of security and safety and military sciences, talking about Stellenbosch University. And so Security Watch Africa partnering with Stellenbosch University, I must say, is a plus for the whole of Africa. Yeah, I already have in the studio with me here Shino Phillips. Shino Phillips is International Assessor of Security Watch Africa to talk about what he knows about the preparation. Yeah, Phil, how are you?
Fine, Patrick.
Okay. Yeah, you had the professor talk about their own side, the preparation. What do you feel?
Well, this is a laudable one. We cannot again overemphasize it. But this is sequential also. If you recall, in 2014, Prof was in Ghana when the award took place in Ghana. I mean, followed from Ghana to Dubai, and last year America.
2012.
In 2012. Yes. And then 2012, 2014, South Africa, Dubai, America.
Yeah.
We have taken Africa to the world to see the efforts put in by Africans at ensuring that there's safety in Africa. And the call for Security Watch Africa in all of this pursuit, in all of these conferences and exhibition is aiming the desire to see not just the promotion of democracy, but sustainability in democracy. Because this is an area that African leaders, in the course of taking off rightly, have failed also. Some have failed to sustain democracy at the point you expect them to leave. Now, Security Watch Africa, looking at every sphere in security, at the end of it, narrows it down to the prosperity of Africa through these discussions. And this year, it's a beautiful one, taking place in Cape Town, with a foremost university, discussing maritime issues in Africa. It will be exposed to how this incursion into our waters, how they come and how these things can be tackled, and also through this platform we can pursue legislation.
Yeah, really, I know for me, I'm excited, and I know that the whole team for Security Watch Africa is excited. Already also on the line is our South African coordinator talking about the ever vibrant and hardworking Ruth Denton. Ruth Denton, how are you today?
I'm fine. Good afternoon, Mr. Patrick.
Yeah. How is South Africa today? Okay, you are in Johannesburg. How is Johannesburg today?
Johannesburg is beautiful today. We have a very conducive weather. It's not hot, it's not cold, so we're just in the middle.
All right. Yeah. I know that you are also busy trying to dot the I's and cross the T's for the preparation for the coming 13th Security Africa Awards Conference and Exhibition. Can you tell me in a nutshell, how prepared are you over there?
Well, we are so prepared, all hands on deck, just like what Mr. Philip said. There's nothing to say too much about this. Everything is in order, everything is in place. Professors are ready to dish out all of the qualities or all of the information that is needed for us to tackle some of our problems in Africa. So technically everything is set. Talking about hotel accommodation for our guests that are visiting, everything is on the table, transportation is on the table, feeding is on the table. We just need everyone to be here and be prepared, because the very important thing is being prepared, preparing your mind that you're going to have something to take away, or to take with you rather, knowledge when it comes to security.
Okay. Yeah, I know that you've been working on this so much. You have traveled most of the Southern Africa in preparation for this, making sure that everything is ready. But maybe once again, can you remind us when is the event coming up?
Okay, the event is actually 3 days, but split into 2.
Okay.
The first 2 days, which is 14th and 15th of November, is the how will I say, the theory part and the most practical part, where we get to learn at the Stellenbosch University. Professors are already waiting for us to have informations to go along with. And on the 17th, which happens to be the gala dinner, where award will be given to the outstanding individuals and companies. So I think all of that are set. And also for the 14th and 15th, on the last day, which is 15th of the program, there's going to be a certificate of participation for all the participants that's going to be at the venue. So now, this certificate is recognized by the Stellenbosch University.
Wow. Yeah.
So I think that's one of the great benefits, to have a certificate from a school like Stellenbosch University. It's a renowned name that you can't miss it with Stellenbosch University. So I think that is very, very important, and is something that I think everybody should want to attend.
Okay. Yeah, Ruth, I know that in terms of logistics and everything, you are making sure that people get the best they can in South Africa there, and moving to Cape Town, and shuttling between Cape Town and Stellenbosch and coming back to Johannesburg. You think the team will be able to handle it in terms of the logistics?
Did you say if the team is going to be able to handle? Of course, we're capable. Everything is on the table, everything is set, logistics is fine. We have our drivers already on the field. They're not novice when it comes to driving, so we have registered drivers, and security also is very, very okay. This is South Africa, and Cape Town on its own is a security conscious community. So everything is in place. Everything is in order.
Okay, and maybe people will also have time to learn a bit about how it was that the apartheid was taken care of, and maybe do a little bit of sightseeing.
Of course, there's going to be a time for those that are willing to go on sightseeing, to go on tour around Johannesburg and Cape Town and Stellenbosch. For everyone that is interested, there is also a facility for that.
Yeah, yes, that's true. Talking about sightseeing, I understand that Stellenbosch is the headquarter of wine in Africa, and there's something that is being prepared for some of the guests that are coming. Is that true?
Of course there is. There's actually one of the hotels actually made an arrangement with us to have a wine tasting, and they told us if you're not careful, your guest is going to get drunk. So Stellenbosch is a very beautiful place where basically what they do is wine. So you have good wines from the origin, not the one you mix.
Not
from the origin, fermented. Yes, exactly.
But I'm sure they will also have non-alcoholic, because we have some that don't take alcohol at all. So they will also have
Of course, there are
alcoholic
some
wine.
that are not alcohol. Not everything is alcohol.
All
There
right.
are some that are not alcohol. There are some that are alcohol. So you go for which is good for you.
Oh.
You can go for the alcohol testing, or you go for the non-alcohol testing.
Okay, I don't know. Well, if you have any question for Ruth.
Well, Ruth, first, let's just commend what you're doing out there. Well, we can't dispute the fact that when it comes to organization, logistics, and all of that, South Africa is a strong force to be reckoned with. And I thank you seriously for the job you're doing out there. Just one more thing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, from your perspective,
Okay.
from the way you have echoed this, it's more like a mini World Cup taking place in South Africa, but this time in security.
You can say that again. You can say that again. Because we've been preparing. The preparation has started since early of this year, January.
Yes.
We've been preparing, especially when we get to know that Stellenbosch is involved.
Yes.
This is a very renowned name, Stellenbosch University. I don't know if you have time to, if our viewers have time to Google it, you would understand that Stellenbosch University is not just any university that started in 2002.
No.
So it's something that we need a lot of preparation, so there won't be any flop at all.
And then the beauty again, which I want to add from your perspective, how do you see this marriage? I mean, don't you think that this is also encouraging, integration, especially as it concerns South Africa and Nigeria relations?
All right, I think we're having challenges with getting across the route there. But hello, Ruth, are you still with us?
I can barely hear you though.
Okay.
The network is
Yes,
bad.
I know that. Okay, you are hearing us now. Hello, Ruth.
Can you hear us?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear us, Ruth?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Yes, he was asking. I say,
Yes, now.
how do you see the marriage, Security Watch Africa and Stellenbosch University? How will it benefit Africans, and what do they have to gain?
In a lot of ways, it's going to benefit Africa. Like one of the sayings that the problem of Africa, it is best solved by Africa. And thank God for a university like Stellenbosch University that have the military science inculcated in their facilities, in their course outline. So it's something to reckon with, that we have our solution, African solution in Africa. We don't have to travel to USA, we don't have to travel to London to have solution to the problem of Africa. We have a solution here in Africa. So having a relationship with Stellenbosch University is something that I think everybody or all Africans should grab with the whole hand. Let the opportunity not go away.
All right. So thank you very much, Ruth, for joining us on the program today. We really appreciate your efforts, and we believe that it's just less than 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks from now, Africa will gather with you, hosting them and receiving them from Johannesburg to Western Cape, which is the Cape Town. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure. Thank you.
All right, bye. Yeah, really. By the way, I think there's need, like Ruth stressed, there's need to inform Africa that Stellenbosch University was set up in 1862 for a university that has been set up since then, and with a lot of experience.
And maintained good record.
It today is ranked as the second best university in the whole of Africa,
and also gained a formidable name around the world.
Yeah, viewers, if you're joining us, we are here with you talking about the forthcoming, in fact it's already here at hand, the 13th Africa Security Watch Awards Conference and Exhibition that is built to take place in South Africa November 14, 15 and 17, 2016. We're using two cities. We're using Stellenbosch in Cape Town and Johannesburg in Gauteng province, and so you're invited to be part of this program. If you need to get more detail about this event, you can log into our Facebook fan page and get more information. Either at Security Watch Africa. Then when you get to Facebook, type in Security Watch Africa, then you see our page, then you like it, then you get more information. Or go to Facebook and then search for Patrick Abambo, my name, then you'll see more information from there. Or send us an email, then we'll respond to you immediately. Or tweet to us, let us communicate and talk more and get to know how you can benefit. Really, it's something that is quite beneficial and it's open for people who wants to advertise and sell what they have to sell. Yeah, that is talking about we need support really to get this done.
You know, with respect to advertising and all of that, the president's spokesperson himself was on this program 2 or 3 times, and
they're talking about Femi Adesina,
and he openly endorsed it. And we're hoping that at this particular edition, our president, who has brought this nation thus far and is taking us to the land of huge prosperity, will be on ground to receive his own award. But for emphasis is the fact that the spokesman himself has come out to invite all Nigerians and all these security agencies to be involved in this. And I must say, with proudly so, that the program is open for even corporate bodies to get involved, to invest in. This is one event that has come to stay in the calendar of events in the world. I mean, if this took place in America, where else would it not take place?
Exactly, and really, like you rightly said, there are opportunities for you to be part of this. You can endorse any of the award categories. We have various award categories. We have Star Awards, Optimum, which goes for the presidents and heads of government of the country that have done well in terms of security. And for this year, you agree with me that the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria had done well in terms of security, taking care of the Boko Haram and all that. And that award goes to him, really.
He has ridiculed whatever insurgency is called or named in this country.
Yeah. Then there's another group category called the Golden Star Awards. High is for the heads of government, regional and state and security agencies. We have security agencies who have done well, who are doing so well, who will be receiving award both here in Nigeria, South Africa, Ghana, all over Africa. So you can endorse any of these.
Our governors have really tried.
Some governors really. We must state that the Lagos State government have done so well, extremely well. The Gombe State government, in spite of Gombe State being in the middle of the crisis, and they were able to handle it. And we also have the government in Abia State also doing very well in terms of security and all that. We have the one that goes to the security agencies themselves, the middle level, which is the participatory. We're having commissioners of police, heads of military agencies, and all that. Corporate bodies also will be getting awards in Ghana.
And I tell you the truth, we've seen other African countries like in the Gambia, Ghana, and some other some countries outside Nigeria that have participated, endorsed some of these categories. And I think that since this is battered here in Nigeria and we're taking this product as a Nigerian product to Africa, but from here outside there, it should have strong Nigerian participation. We should have the corporate bodies come to endorse this. And mark you, for every agency or the security agencies in Nigeria, just want these corporate bodies solely rely on them, and they've never failed them. So we need their participation.
Yeah, we really need the participation, because when you endorse this, you get the mileage. We're having television stations like AIT leading other media organizations to get media coverage of this event. The SABC, the South African Broadcasting Corporation, will also be covering this event. So you're going to have a wide mileage of whatever support you give to this program. You can contact us through our contact, our email address, our Facebook fan page. We're open so that we can partner and do Africa that good that Africa deserves.
And again, let's say for individuals
Yes.
who are friends of the police, who are friends of the military, this is an opportunity. This is
to identify. Yes, it's true, because
it's a good
like
ground.
I said, you can support the military, support the police through this event, endorse them and tell them well done for what they are doing, endorse what they are doing through this, and you benefit it. Really, these are documents that are confirming attendance from the army headquarters and from the police and from Ghana and everywhere. They are communicating to us that they are part of us. So when you identify with this by way of endorsing as individual or corporate body, you get the mileage. Thank you very much for joining, for being in the studio today. Phil, it's always a pleasure having you in the studio. And now that we're talking about the event, viewers, really, we must go because there are other programs coming on today to do the same thing that we love doing here in the studio, talking about entertainment, education, and information for Nigerians and Africans. Until we come your way again next week, I must say bye for now. Remain blessed, watch your back, be a brother's keeper, be conscious of your environment, report any incident that you think could threaten security to the law enforcement agencies so you may not be victim next time. I want to say bye for now.